Good morning out there. This is your boy Landon coming from Television Talented. All right, cool. Y'all get the picture of what I'm coming with. I'm just coming today just to tell everybody have a blessed, beautiful morning. And I know a lot of people might have a bad night, might have anything happen to them, could have had a death in the family, but I'm just want to just encourage you to keep your head up and still follow the light of faith. Even how hard it may seem, it's just temporarily. Everything right now we do from this point forward is just temporarily. It might not seem an end to it, or might not seem which direction it's going. You just have to pray. You have to stay encouraged. You got to be around positive people who's doing positive things, who want the best for you in your life, just like you want the best for you in your own life. And I know sometimes that sounds impossible because nobody ever wants the best for the next person. But at the same time, it's always that one person who you can go to who always find the brighter light into every situation. So that's what I'm trying to tell you to focus on, is that brighter light in every situation you're going through. I know some people might be juggling with finances. That's a common thing. It might be a lot of single mothers out there who have to get all the kids ready, and now she works for the government and government shut down. Just know you're not alone in this. Yes, can't nobody give you, the finances, but at the same time, look at this as a rebuilding time of God. From everything what you might think is important, look at it on a different aspect of it. Okay, yes, right now you might not have, all the channels at your cable. You had to get that turned off. Find other sources to involve with your kids. Maybe start playing board games like Monopoly or cards or anything you and your kids have an interest into together, and build a relationship and a bond based upon that. Because a lot of times with, these new age families and everything, we commonly put our kids in front of a tablet because, us as parents, we got so much stuff going on and we don't have time to really entertain kids like we used to, or like, the older folks used to. And, it's not safe in these streets. So we put our kids in an environment that we feel is the most safe for them. But right now in this time and age we living in, ain't no safe place for adults, ain't no safe place for children. It's just about what we instill into the kids to keep them positive and keep them respectful and keep them growing as young adults. So I'm just saying, whatever you're going through, just know it's not the end of everything. Just look at it as a new beginning of something great that God is trying to show you. And, it's always a ram in the bush. It's always, the adversary trying to creep in and steal what you have. But just don't base everything you do off material things, because that's going to take the sight from God. And the more you focus on material things, the more you taking away from your self-value. Because if you start praising a car, how can you praise yourself if you're doing the best you can? The only thing you think about is this $600-700 car payment. And since the government shut down, how you going to get it paid? You got to look at one point in time in your life, you couldn't even afford that car and you was A-okay. So stop letting your life reflect on objects around you, because if you die today, somebody else in your family member is going to be driving that fancy car you got until it get repoed. But you figure, that's why I say don't let your main concern and your main focus be materialistic objects. You got to figure in times like this, if you do work for the government, if you are the only income in a house, start digging deeper into yourself and find happiness within versus the outside source. Because, sometimes people run for their problems. I'm a believer of that. I'm a witness of that. That, we find anything we can consult problems into to hide ourselves to make ourselves feel good. I remember at one point in time that my main focus was going to the club and meeting a new woman every night. Just because I was battling separation anxiety from my parents and dealing with other issues that I didn't really know what was going on, and a ton of things, that I get into, a podcast about that, explaining, my back history of how far I came and what God brought me through. But I'm just saying, the best happiness you can find for yourself is if the happiness is within. And you might not be able to find it right off the gate. You might not be able to find it, 10 years down the road. But if you just trust in God, you want to find it sooner than you know. But, that's all I got for you guys this morning. I have to go take the kids to school. Me and the wife want to sit down and have breakfast today and enjoy this beautiful morning we have going on. I just want to let you guys know that I love you. God loves you. Television Talented love you, and have a blessed day.